Ooh, yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark coming to you with another commentating video. Video it's brought to you by me, myself, and I. Um, me, myself, and I. I don't have sponsors and don't need sponsors, but you guys know about me. I'm pretty much a good commentator. I do a lot of good commentating, and I try to become very objective with my stuff and do a lot of stuff I'm trying to do here though and trying to make it worthwhile for the best. I think that my channel has grown pretty good and I thank you guys. Take a little side note here. My channel has grown very well and I thank all of you for that reason. A lot of you have helped my channel grow phenomenally and I can't ask for any better. You guys have given me a lot of sarcasm but also a lot of compliments and I think that's good. You need to have sarcasm and compliments. You need to have a balance of good and bad. So this video is going to be about video of this live stream will be about how did we get here? We don't own anything: games, movie, music, books, so on. Digital lifestyle. It's educational. Um, to educate people in the realm. Now, if you watched my last video, a couple days ago, yes, a couple days ago, you do know that I talked about a lot about the digital distribution of games. How now Steam, even probably soon Microsoft and Sony, Nintendo, got to come out and say you don't own this. It's a license agreement on games. Now books, movies are actually getting the same treatment. Uh, it's been found out that in the last 10 years, e-commerce, I'm going to e-commerce group, Red Slag Fulfillment, growth from 2010 to 2020. U.S. retail purchases made online went from 165 billion to 861.2 billion in 2020. Now, that might say, well, that's 2020, Mark. What about 2023? In 2024. Let's look real quick here. Um, sales, product sales, online digital sales. See what we come up with. Digital sales. And see what happens and see what come up with. And it's been one of those things that have been going on. And surprisingly, 2020 was a big number, but 2023 did been bigger. U.S. commerce calculated for 15.4% of total sales in 2023, and 14.47. And this is from digital. This is from a digital commerce 360. I use them a lot actually for a lot of my research. Research for me the video. And it shows 2022, 2023, the US commerce in billions have shifted a little more. It's 404,903.75 to 3.8%. Now it's 5.088 billion in revenue in revenue. And going back to quarter 2019, you can see a lot more is happening with it now, where it's going from 9 to at least trailing off to a little bit on 7. But that's not really what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about is that the sales online, U.S. Commons sales of sale 2022 and 360 Studios non-essential adjustments department has data from bars, restaurants, automobile dealerships, stuff like that. These are all stuff people are buying digitally too. Buying digital stuff from. And I think if people really understood what was really going on with the situation at hand. Quarter two, 2024. Once again, I'm using 360 by digital commerce. Quarter two tolerated 209.1 billion in estimated total U.S. retail sales reached about $1.827 trillion. That's going from everything from medication order online to your books to your video games to your consoles to buying everything online. Gaming rigs, pre-built gaming parts, whatever. It's online sales. Now, it doesn't really talk about digital sales, but I'm gonna lump that in. We know what that $1 trillion or what 1.827 trillion dollars. Let's say it's $1 billion of that. Let's say $1 billion in sales games. I think Game Pass made it close to $1 billion for Xbox, and they have at one time. So that being said, though, the e-commerce and what's really going on with this is very simple. It's showing a lot of growth here, a lot more growth than what should be shown, and it should not be shown. This we should not be seeing this digital sales from and stuff like this. This all digital stuff, guys, is going insane. It's not about records. Even here in 2023, digital sales broke records. U.S. commerce spent U.S. consumers has spent $1.3 trillion online, with about 1 trillion more than in 2013. That was 10 years ago, 2023 to 2013, and 235 billion. Here are some other digital sales things here. Digital the desktop sales, mobile fourth quarter, mobile sales, digital sales dropping. Video marketing, 82% of internet traffic in 2023. Inactive sales, that's more like a buyer spent average 13 minutes interactive content. Interactive, that could be gaming too as well. Where social commerce, authentic. So the interactive content remains customers buying spending average at 13 minutes on interactive content compared to 8.5 minutes on strict content. So what we're looking at is a shift here. We're looking at a shift happening. And I've been saying this, guys, for a long time. We're going to have to sacrifice a lot of stuff for content. Like, there's no way I can sell a video of myself sitting here, in front of a camera 20 years ago, make videos and have it processed around the world. I would look like a fool. People think, oh, you're a nut job. And say in 2000, I would look like a nut job. If I try to sell myself broadcasting news from no, in my red shorts and green t-shirts, sitting in front of a camera, a computer in 2000, you'll look at me like I'm a nutball and write me off as some fat kook who just needs to go outside some more. But in 2024, we look at it as somebody being an entrepreneur. And thank you guys for my 170 plus subscribers. I love you all. But that's the point. We have this because of online market share. Amazon and places of that nil, Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart and Target and Sam's Club, same as Walmart, are all getting to the online distribution sent to your house thing. Walmart last couple of days ago was talking about putting subscription orders with your regular orders for food and whatever and bringing it to your house within 30 minutes. Amazon can do that within an hour or two if you live close. I live close to a fulfillment center. So I can order something on Amazon and have it delivered just like that if I really wanted it. But for a fee of I think like $9 if you're a non Plus member, Walmart Plus member, and free if you're a Plus member. And that's something right there that needs to be looked at. You're paying more money, but you're getting a service that you can sit at home and do absolutely nothing. A lot of people are still working from home. So have that convenience, once again, of buying stuff online. Sorry, I got a nose hair. You don't even have to go out anymore and do anything. You don't have to go to anything. You can sit there at home, in your red shorts and green shirt, and order a bunch of crap online, and go and pick it up when Walmart or Kroger or whoever the hell John Q example put company name here decide to sit there and do that kind of stuff. I think we need to understand that the digital revolution is going to have casualties. A lot of stores that can't change the time, like mom and pop video stores, like a gaming change, are going to fall to the wayside. GameStop is thinking about launching a delivery service eventually. It sounds silly. Can you imagine buying a game from GameStop and having it delivered in half an hour? This is the kind of thing that GameStop is thinking about. But GameStop is like I said, GameStop is that 40-year-old father trying to show his kids how cool he is. He gets on the skateboard, he falls off it, and he busts his ass. Embarrasses his kids right in front of their friends and goes inside and icy hot on his bum. That's what GameStop is. It's an old fad that has to go away. Granted, GameStop has been a lot of memories for me as good and bad. But we are in a digital era now. We cannot stop it. But we're already past that threshold. It's like, oh, we have a flood in our hands. No, the water's already here. We already have a flood. And I think, sounding the flood alarm after the water rising is too late. People should have sounded the alarm earlier. And then people were doing that, myself included. Rich, who no longer does YouTube. Boogie, who's pretty much not on the ropes. Alpha Omega Sin, who's kind of taking a back seat right now. Of Young Yi, who I talked about yesterday. All these other YouTubers, Angry Joe, who talked about, hey, we have to have, a rein on the digital distribution. It all started with the Xbox One, but it's going back deeper than that. Napster and movies on Netflix and streaming. This stuff has been going on for a long time. Back about 15 years ago, I got a Kindle Fire. I used it a couple of times, didn't really use it much after that. But a Kindle Fire, you can watch books. Now, the newer ones, you can watch videos on. And some of them, you can even play, not Stadia games, but other things. You can play games on them. No, no, the better ones, the one that has, better connectivity and speed. So that being said, guys, it's just a lot of stuff going on here that we have to understand. So when people are mad and been making videos, oh, distribution is bad, we're losing, we have no games. What do you expect? Publishers now making more money than they ever did 30 years ago. Hand over fist. They ain't got to worry about games selling out. I'd never pre-ordered a game in the last 8 years. Why? Because a digital license is never gonna expire unless they want it to expire. Yeah, you go to Steam, they say, "Oh, I'm sorry there, guys. We're out of that new Call of Duty 6, Black Ops 6. It's a digital thumbprint. They can copy it until until Jesus returns. As the Earth until the sun explodes. It's going to keep on coming. Now it's going to keep on being made until Microsoft said, "You know what? We're no longer using that license," and they turn it off. Then it goes to a bigger, better license. So that's why I'm always saying yesterday. My video, I think it was yesterday, the day before that, yesterday was, we should be given a right to trade back our games digitally for some money to buy other games on Steam, Microsoft, PlayStation if we don't own anything. Because that right there will be a total good consumer based situation. Even though the game could be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, you might get $5 for a game that's 10 years old. You might get $30 for a game that's only half a year old. But that would give the companies a lot more leeway to hopefully lower prices down and hopefully, be a lot more reasonable when it comes to these agreements and not just say, hey, but yeah, you own this game for 20 years and all of a sudden the game doesn't work because the license has been pulled. And you press play and it doesn't work or has a little block on it or it doesn't work anymore. Or no, it's blacked out. It's hard to tell somebody you don't own a game when they put a year, 2 or 3 years into it, or a book they've been reading, or a movie they've been watching, and come to find out they don't even own the license. They're just renting a long period of time. If we're renting movies, and guess what? You make whatever. Steam has movies. I don't think they do. They don't have Steam. Don't have movies. Or Sony or Microsoft or Sony or whoever. Say, hey, guess what? We don't own these movies. Good. I'm returning them. I want money back from them. That way, it's like a rental service. If we're renting game, renting movies, fine. We pay for it. You give us money back. We'll see how fast they say, oh, well, yeah, you own this license for a long time. Because after a while, it has to be done. Something has to be done. You can't tell me that we can't sit there and have, okay, a long-term agreement, and all one day you just snatch it up out of the blue, and you don't own this anymore. Especially the game you haven't played in a while, because you may get back into it with friends or whatever. Get back to it. Maybe you had a friend that lost his life to cancer or died or whatever, and you want to play this game that you guys played all the time. You want to go down memory lane, and you can't because now the game is gone because they decided to yank it out from your hard drive or SSD. So guess what? Yoink, and it's gone, and you paid for it years ago. So I think that they need to update that, but also update where you can return anything you got from Steam. I don't care if it's online Barnes and Noble, whatever. When again, online company, certain name here, situation where you can return this and get money back from it. Not a full refund, unless you're in certain kind of criteria days you can get it done. But like a portion back. That's like I said, 20%. Well, let's say in books and movies it's 10%, because once again it's different. Movies and books are different. Or like that way. Even though it sounds kind of silly, because if we don't own anything, then we shouldn't have the right to lose all our money we spent on it. Because if that's the case, then why the hell are we buying books, movies, and games online then? We'll also buy Xbox, PlayStation, and disc readers and just play it, and then go to Barnes and Noble, keep Barnes and Noble open, and buy books there and read the hard copy books. Because we don't. Because we're being conditioned not to have that type of scenario play in our heads here. And we have to have it, folks. We have to have a counterattack to this. Because if we don't counterattack this, we're going to lose the war completely. I don't mind compromise. I don't mind. Okay, fine. I don't own but 20 games, 30 games I own. Fine. But I like to have some compensation back from that. If it's like $5 per game because it's like 10, 15 years old, who cares? That's a lot of money. Add up, I can go buy another license and play that. And that should be something, or read another book that I read 100 times that I can, give back to you and you refund me, or download me the license to my Palm Pilot, my phone, my tablet, or a computer where I have the license saying, hey, this book is mine, this movie is mine, I own it 100%. It's fair use. I can't trade it. It can be DRM if you want to call it, whatever. But if that's the case, has to be, so be it. If DRM has to be enabled and everything to have us own something, then that's pretty much a big price to pay to own your games and movies and stuff. And that's very hard for a lot of people to understand. But DRM is pretty much just means it's just tied to you and you alone, your account. If you lose your account or die like that, and if you can access your account, then that thing is gone forever. And I think that can be a real bad consumer move unless they make it where you can watch it or play it way after the company is dead, gone, burst into flame, turned to powder. That game you play, Spider-Man plays, Sony is dead and gone. That Spider-Man 2 will still run on your hard drive or SSD on PlayStation or on PC without question. It will not say it can't play because it's no longer business. Doesn't matter. It's DRM. You own it 100%. So there's some caveats to DRM that are good and bad. And I think if they want us to say, hey, that we don't own this license, well then we enact a clause saying DRM, we own it. I mean, it's only tied to our accounts. You can't take it away, and I can't give it away. It's stuck to me. I can see it making sense with this. But DRM is so slippery slope because then it becomes okay. This is DRM. That's not DRM. But this movie's not DRM because the company went out of business and got bought by Disney. And Disney's freaking out and becoming, Nazi Germany, and they're forcing everybody to bow down to their rules and blah blah blah. Well, then that becomes a problem. By us supporting Disney and their practices that they do, we are supporting the Nazism or or the socialism that they're doing. So you are essentially hands to supporting companies from bending you over and spanking you and taking your wallet. How you do that? Once again, I say, this money here, Mr. Disney, Mouse, you ain't getting this money here. You ain't getting this cash. It's going to go somewhere else to a company that will treat me respect, or Steam, or Microsoft, or whoever, or Sony, or Disney, or Paramount, or whoever else. Because if we don't own anything, we buy it, then stealing, then piracy is not stealing. And that opens the floodgates to hackers to come in and steal what stuff from Disney and Paramount and Ubisoft and blah blah. And it's a whole big can of open worms, and you got a big gigantic problem going on. So the war has been going on, guys, for a long time, and there's going to be more casualties on each side, especially on the side of small and pop stores, because as people get transitioned off the teat of sucking the teat of having disc-based games and going or in media going towards digital, those casualties are going to pile up on our side, and the war will be over, and the other side will win. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think at the end of the day, the digital war machine will come in and have declare victory. Because why wouldn't it be? Because they own about 80% now of the market. That's over 50%. They win. It's too late to go yell a lot in a lot of resistance. It's too late. Wave your white flag and accept your fate. Because we have all, myself included, have allowed this to happen. We said hell no to Microsoft about that DRM machine. We said hell yeah, here's our wallet. Here's our wallet. Microsoft Game Ultimate. Here you go. And he threw it at him. Took the wallet and just gave him the credit cards and all the stuff. And I have a Steam, I have a Game Pass card right here. Haven't scratched off yet for 1 month. We all are guilty of this. No one is no one is well. I buy physical games. Really? You don't watch any digital movies or digital thumbprints? Get the hell out of here. Because don't go. Oh, I'm voice of opposition. The hell you are. You got a digital thumbprint somewhere. That little Candy Crush game you got, get the hell out because you're part of the problem too as well. And there's nothing wrong accepting the problem that we created. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying we should burn our stuff and go outside and riot in the streets and no, don't do that. Don't riot in the streets. Don't riot, don't break out and riot everywhere. No. But what I'm saying is that we need to understand where this is going and what rights we're going to lose and what the governments and the countries can do. If every country on this planet says, you know what, and digital thumbprints are purchases and need to be held to and bounded by the federal government law of every country, and say you own this, is DRN means it's on your account. The country goes, if the game company goes or book goes, publisher goes bust, doesn't matter. You still own that piece of product. That digital content or digital purchase is still yours. And it should be given to you and kept to you. Even if it's like an online only game, like Battlefield 3, Helldivers 2. Yes, you can't play it anymore, but you still own it. You can watch the title screen 100,000 times, that play every let it play, but it ain't gonna do anything for you. Unless somebody comes up and buys that IP and reactivates that account for it. So we need to understand it's far reaching more than just games. We allowed the digital monster, Cookie Monster, go in every jar and eat up everything that we have. And now we're crying about because games are part of the list. I've been saying this guy since 2013. The games are on the chopping block, and we need to really understand this and really start paying attention to what we own and don't own. Because one day our wallets are not going to be our own. Like I said, I have Max and I paid for Max and Disney Plus myself. I understand it. It's great to have all these movies on here. I know I don't own these movies. I could buy them, but do I own the digital thumbprint? That's kind of up in the air. And California says they have to tell you that you don't own the license. But I think you should be able to keep the license, even if it's DRM to your account only. But that's something that has to be discussed and kept with our senators and House representatives and other governing bodies around the world to unify together, come together, and morph into action and become the heroes that we elect these people to be, to fight for us about anything. And I don't think 200 years ago, founding fathers thought they would be able to watch a movie in California or a movie in New York that was produced, a TV show produced in California, they could watch in New York live on TV. I doubt they thought they were going to do that. So they put a whole lot of things in the Constitution when it comes to media, because all they have is freedom of press, papers. I think freedom of press should be part of movies, dialogue, and entertainment should be part of freedom of press. Even video games, because it is expression. You are making statements. You are doing stuff. This kind of stuff that goes constitutional. Take the book and throw it at these companies. I guarantee you, we'll see how fast they come to the table. And when we need to have everybody on board. I'm not saying competitions, but I'm saying understand what you're buying and what you're not buying and what you own, don't own. Because even the game that I showed you a couple of days ago, even owning hard copy games doesn't mean that you can still access it when the company goes out of business or they turn off that server. Yes, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is online, but it has campaign. But you have to access the campaign through online, even if you bought the disc. So there's always some thumbprint somewhere digital, even on physical games. Like on Spider-Man 2, say we require you to have PlayStation account. What happens if Sony goes out of business? Game comes out, can't play it anymore because you don't have authentication because they can't authenticate you own the game because Sony's out of business. So it's just like I said, it's a real slippery slope we're on right now, and we gotta be careful now how we walk and how we tread on this. We need not to just go to the table and bet all in and put down two spades and hopefully we get a royal flush. We need to really be playing our cards close to our chest, really understanding that they make a move, we make a move. We constantly play a game of chess. We're constantly trying to not manipulate, but play it in our favor. Because all of us here will win and lose. And a lot of people who work in these mom and pop stores who like it are going to lose their job and end up working in a big company like Walmart or Lowe's or whatever, and may not like the fast paced, fast paced go 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 of those, workaday world jobs. And a lot of people, friends I know, like working in small pop places. If it's books or movies or whatever. So, in closing with this situation here, in my 2 minute closing, we need to take ways to strive. I'm not saying go out and go buy a bunch of physical media. No, it's already too late for that. But I'm saying if you have physical games and you like preserving them, preserve them. If you sell them people who want to play the games, fine, sell it to people. Whatever. But eventually sell these games are going to go out of circulation. There's certain games you can't trade at GameStop anymore. They don't take them anymore. Battlefield, I don't think can be traded anymore. And the game is no longer viable. I don't think. But even if it was, you get like $5 for a game they sell for $20. Somebody walks in the door. So in closing, guys, really in serious closing, just understand what's going on here with this situation. Be mindful what you're buying online, digital or not. I understand buying the digital games are good. It's convenience, and it's what it's all about, convenience. And these companies know it. Our game prices are still expensive. So I haven't seen no $20 drop yet, except on Steam. But even if you don't own the games on Steam, what's the point of having paying for it at all? She should give us, Steam membership card and we just start, renting games a long period of time. So comment down below, guys, how you feel about this. Are you on board 100% with digital distribution? Or are you fighting against it, trying to prevent it taking over 100%? And if you have fought against it, how's that going? Comment down below, guys, your responses. Have a conversation going about this. When you're down there, brand my channel, like, subscribe, notification, ring that bell. You know my video come available. My I live stream a lot more, and I upload video, but I do a mark around town uploads. Updating my channel here. Updating my channel. Today is the 26th. Is my last week of my videos here. I will make another video um, tomorrow night. That'll be probably my last video for a while. My weekend now roundup video. Um, uh, that'll be my last video for at least a week or so. I won't come back until November 9th because my birthday is on November 3rd. I took off 3rd and 4th, and I'll probably take off the 5th too as well. So I won't be back until probably the 9th. Saturday, that 9th or 10th will be the Sunday. So I'll take off a week, and even after that, November 29th, I work Black Friday, so I won't make a video the probably 26th, May 27th. I'll make a video. Then I'll be off for at least a couple days. Come back on the 7th of December. Then updating you guys on the Christmas one as well too. I like getting you guys in the loop here. Starting on the 21st, my sister's birthday. I'm gonna take off at least about 2 weeks, so I won't see you guys after Christmas. But I will make a what I'm thankful for video before Thanksgiving and a New Year's Eve or a 2024 year in review about what's going on in the world of gaming. And I'll do that probably after the 25th or right before 25th or right around 25th of December, maybe a little after that. Then we'll go from there. Then after that, I'll probably be off until the 4th. So I do make my videos like that, but I will do a Black Friday video probably within the next week or two after that. So you have these couple weeks of me um, before I go on my little vacation. Well, I take small ones. Around November, December, and January, I take vacations, maybe up to a month long. I'll take one vacation, I'll take another vacation, I'll take two more, and that'll be it. That way, it gives me a chance to recharge, but also be with the family and friends, because a lot of friends coming in, family coming in too as well, out of town, out of state. So I'll be doing that with them. So I'll be having people in their house, go in their houses, whatever. My birthday, I'll be leaving. I'll be leaving town for at least about a couple days, a day or two. Then I'll come back. Um, but I usually do a thankful before, and I'll take care of that one, get it taken care of. You guys understand all this. But yeah, so that November. Thankful for I will make a Black Friday sale flyer. I'll go by week by each store by one day. When the flyers drop, I'll read on them online. Make the video as I'm reading them. Let you guys know what's in there, what's out there, online only or in store purchases. It'll hopefully be a couple days. I'll be like maybe 1 2 days. I mean 4 days. But I'm gonna try to get them out quickly as I can, so I get you guys out, so you guys can get your shopping lists made, so you guys can go buy stuff for your family. Once again, guys, thank you for watching my video. Appreciate it. God bless all you guys. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for being on my channel. Thank you for subscribing to me. It keeps me up and going. Once again, guys, God bless. See you later. Peace out.